how to boost your confidence, fixing your posture. So many men don't understand the impact that their posture plays on the way that they feel. Our posture plays a massive role in how we feel about ourselves, our level of confidence, the way that we see the world, and then how others see us as well. So many men are walking through the world with forward head posture, with these rounded shoulders, with a sort of hunchback position. And not only is this repulsive and repels women, but it causes you to feel insecure, sad, depressed, timid, anxious, feel like you doubt yourself, or even shameful. And we can see this not only in the posture of humans, but also in animals. What happens when a dog gets caught doing something it's not supposed to do? It tends to cower, put its tail between its legs, slumps over, and it kind of hunches away. Well, the same thing happens with humans. When somebody's feeling shameful, when somebody's feeling insecure, feeling timid, we tend to see them go into more of a rounded, closed off, forward head posture where they're trying to protect themselves because they don't feel safe. This is a big problem because if our world is putting us into this position, this rounded forward position, whether that's because of we're on phones or computers or whatever it may be. If you're constantly in this world where you're pulling yourself forward into this rounded posture, what that's going to do is it's going to result in you taking on the feelings of somebody that would be in that posture. Listen to this. So our posture and the way that we feel is a two-way road. If I'm feeling confident, if I'm feeling powerful, certain in myself, abundant, if I'm feeling like I'm on top of the world, I'm going to have more of a opened up, confident posture where I'm standing upright. I have my body and my joints aligned. I'm going to project energy and a presence where I feel confident, that I feel certain in myself, and that I'm ready to face the world. When I have those feelings of confidence, I'm naturally going to stand up taller. I'm going to stand up in a way where I'm going to feel more confident. Now, if I'm feeling insecure, if I'm feeling shameful, timid, shy, I might feel those feelings and take on more of this closed off posture. Now, what's interesting is by taking on postures, we can feel certain feelings, but also when we feel certain feelings, it causes us to take on certain postures. So when we feel a certain way, we're going to naturally take on certain postures, but yet when we take on certain postures, we're going to start to feel a certain way. Perfect example, and I talk about this in the MAP, the Men's Aesthetic Program, is the research by Amy Cuddy, where she looked at power poses and how those people that took on power poses had decreased cortisol levels and they had higher testosterone levels. So just by taking on a more powerful position, a powerful posture, your body, your physiology is going to respond in a way where it's going to lift up and raise up your energy to be more confident. You're going to take on more of the qualities, the characteristics, and the feelings of somebody that is confident person, all because you put your body into a confident posture. So by taking on the postures, taking on the poses, the positions that establish and project more of a powerful, confident, certain belief within yourself, that's then going to result in you feeling more of those feelings. So this can also work in reverse. Say you're stuck working at a desk all day, that in your desk, your ergonomical setup is designed to keep you sitting, and you might find yourself slumping forward. You might find your shoulders rounding forward, your head coming forward. What that can do is result in you starting to feel the feelings associated with that posture. Because again, our posture and our feelings, it's a two-way road. We can influence our posture to change our feelings. We can also change our feelings to influence our posture. So this two-way road should be inspiring to you. It should be motivating to you to show you that you can take control of the way you feel and then the way that others see you as well. Because if I'm walking down the street and I see you rounded forward, head forward, that gives me an idea, just looking at you based off of your aesthetic presentation, that either you're the type of person that is closed off, that might be shy, that might be closed in your emotional centers. It may also just tell me that because you're in this position that projects weakness, it projects insecurity. And so if I see someone with that sort of posture, that's my first impression. And this is natural. It's not me casting judgment. This is just something we do as humans. When we see something, we make immediate, when we see something, it gives us visual feedback. And then we make decisions based off of the visual feedback that we see. It allows us to then make decisions in alignment with what we see. So if I see someone with a poor posture, and I may inherently have this idea that they're either closed off, maybe they're sad, maybe they're depressed. It could also mean that they just don't take care of themselves. So if I see someone that is more confident, if I see someone that has a better posture, they're standing up tall, I immediately have a greater level of respect for that person, because one, they convey this sense of pride, of confidence, of belief in themselves. And when I see someone that is standing upright, standing tall, standing with a confident posture, I immediately have a greater sense of respect for that person. Because either one, I get to see that they are confident, that they have self-belief, and that they believe in themselves. When I see somebody that's believing in themselves and that's conveying that energy, I'm going to have a tendency to believe them. Just understanding that there is this two-way road between how we feel and the postures that we take on. It's almost like the concept of fake it till you make it. If you don't feel confident, if you feel insecure, if you feel timid, shameful, guilty, fearful, and you feel these feelings, your body's going to have a tendency to go into postures associated with those feelings. But if you recognize yourself in those feelings, maybe you're having a difficult time, maybe you're going through a breakup, or you just lost a job, or you lost a loved one, you might have a tendency to feel sadness, grief, depression. And in those situations, you might find yourself naturally going into those postures. Even though you feel those feelings, it's okay to fake your posture, to really fight through and open yourself up, open up your chest, bring your shoulders back, lift yourself up so that you can face the world. Even though you may be feeling these lower vibrations, these lower energies, really to force through that and to fake a good posture. And in doing so, when you can fake a good posture and you can really force yourself into a more powerful, confident posture, that's a way that you can then give yourself a sense of confidence. And the more that you can force yourself to take on these powerful postures, the more that you're going to start to take on the feelings, the emotions, the sensations that a powerful person would feel. If you're feeling sad, depressed, anxious, and you catch yourself in these postures, pull yourself out of it, lift yourself up, bring your shoulders back, lift your chest, open up your chest to the world, and face the world with confidence. Even if you're not feeling confident, if you can take on postures that confident people take on, if you can take on postures of people that are in power, these power poses, like putting your arms overhead and celebrating, or just arms on your hips, these different postures that convey power, when you can take on and push yourself to take on these positions of these postures, you're naturally going to start to take on the feelings of confidence, power, and self-belief. So change your posture, change your confidence. This is a way that if you do see yourself with poor posture, and so many men do, rounded forward, head goes forward, maybe a little bit of the hunchback posture. If you find yourself with this posture, fix it immediately. If you're looking for support with that, reach out to me. This is what I do. This is my specialty. I'm obsessed with posture because everything begins with our posture. From there, once you've mastered your posture, you can start to load your body with the right resistance, with weight to build up strength within that posture, and to then pack on muscle mass on top of that powerful posture. So if you're looking for support, shoot me a message, Cody@primalrx.com. You can also post in the comments below. Let me know if you're looking for support. What are some of your struggles that you experience with posture on a day-to-day basis? What are some of the struggles you experience with confidence on a day-to-day basis? What have you noticed and how you can change your posture to change your confidence? Guys, it's really important, and this is a powerful tool that you can use in any situation, whether it's at work, with women, and a business deal, just traveling and meeting new people in the world. The way that you present yourself, your presence, and the energy you give off is huge. It's massive. This is one of the first things people see when they meet you is your physique, your body, how you present your posture. And this is why I've developed the men's aesthetic program, is because aesthetics is important. It may seem superficial, but it goes deep deep, deep down. When somebody meets you for the first time, the first thing they see is your body. They see how you present yourself. So if you want to meet someone and make a really powerful impression, what you want to do is to really project a powerful, confident posture and to build up a body that you can be proud of, to build an aesthetic physique that you can have confidence in. It all comes back to how we present ourselves to the world, and ultimately to build yourself up so that you can be the man that you're destined to be. If you're looking for coaching, support, or the men's aesthetic program, you can get that in the link description. Go to primalrx.com. I will see you in the next video.